Hello, what is going on, people who aren't watching this video? Today I'm gonna be bringing you a World of Tanks replay. This is a tier 8 game, and the Americans here at medium tank, the m26 Pershing. So this is probably one of my best games I've ever played. To date, this is a game where I scored 4,091 damage, which is the most damage I've ever done in a game. And yeah, and I came out of this game with my mastery badge, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a pretty good game. So my first plan is to come down here on the left side of the map and try to get some shots into people, use my gun pression and decent frontal turret armor to my advantage. Nobody over there, so I decided to head back around, maybe get shots off in that KV-1S and the T95 spotted. So I moved down there. Moved down this way. I mean, blah blah. Can't talk. And so, first off, I range in on this KV-1S and I get a pretty good hit into him. Do quite a bit of damage. He's backing off because he's taking big hits, and then I donk this shot. Or do I hit him? Yeah, I donk that one. It goes right in the ground. Kind of a fail on my part. Kind of RNG. Whatever. So, but I do get the killing blow, taking him out. And yeah, that's one enemy tank off the team. That's his gun out of play. He was a pretty big threat to us because he can pretty much penetrate our hull armor. He could probably go through our turn armor in most places too. So it's good to have him dead. Now there's this T-34 here, and I take a shot and I miss because that was a badly aimed shot. Badly, but I can't talk. Cooties. Cooties, booties. I'm pretty sure that did something to him, but I'm not sure. Actually, yes, it did do something to him. XVM just didn't record it because I didn't actually see it. So yeah, I did hit him though. So you can tell that to his mom. Ho ho. So I got this pretty cool flossing stick thing. It cost $1.99 and a bunch of refills for it, so I can floss with like a toothbrush stick. Pretty good. But anyway, I'm not sure what I just said that, but whatever. So this other KV-1S over here, I range in, get a good shot to his front, quite a bit of damage, and then I epically fail by firing too late, and he's dead by the time I fire. So, whatever. Dead by the time I fire. Does that make sense? Who cares? Anyway, that's another enemy tank dead, and I do finally get a shot at this T-34. I actually end up finishing him off, so that's good. Yeah. Blah blah. Filler chat, filler narration, just filling up time. That's not where there's no action, just filling up time where there's no action. Talking about my floss sticks and my Cliff Bar, going all crazy, hamming in the jar. I shouldn't do that. But anyway, I get over here, get a shot to the front lower glacis of this IS, and take him out. Another gun out of the game. Boom. When you break an awkward silence like that one, a baby dies. But it's not true, because no baby died. Probably not. Wait, that's kind of scary. Baby probably just did die. Eek. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, so my plan at this point is to flank around this T-95 and get a shot into his butthole. The Comet has the same plan, and I'm pretty glad this Comet came along, or this T-95 could have had me. Could have had me on a plate for dinner. Would have chowed on my hull. Wow, that sounds weird. And just plain wrong. But anyway, I get a shot into him. He is reloading right now, so he can't get a shot into me. I do donk that shot. I was expecting that shot to not go through. But this Comet is kind of doing a stupid thing. The T-95 will have reloaded by this point, and this Comet just gets torn apart by his auto-loader. But he's used all his shells. He's out, and he's on a one-hit kill for me. He's backing off, but it's too late for him. I take a big hit there from the Tiger 2, but I do finish off the T-95, so that's a good kill on our side. So then I move up into this position. Yeah. So at this point, I was so focused on the game at this point that I wasn't paying attention to the fact that IS in the back behind me is actually stuck. And the stupid E8 driver, who's being a butt, is spamming the crap out of chat, and it's quite annoying. But, what are you gonna do? So yeah. That guy's a jerk, and this IS, he's like, please help me, and calls me a fool at one point. But I was so focused on, the game that I wasn't paying attention to chat, and, well, actually at this point, I realized that I had done a lot of damage, and before this game, I never played a game where I did more than 2,999 damage, and I just wanted to get a 3,000 damage game. I ended up getting 4,000, whatever. But so, as I was talking and wasting time and not paying attention to the narration, I moved up to try to get a shot at that Centurion one, and I do get a shot into him. He does get a shot into me, and then he fires again. It bounces off my turret armor. That's the turret armor in this. It's very troll-like. But I get a shot. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. I'm a little off thought, but something about the Centurion I was saying. I was being interrupted, but for good reason I was being interrupted. But anyway, whatever. I was saying something about the Centurion. Whatever. I fire a shot right there, and it bounces stupidly, but the IS is able to track him, and he has fired at this point, so I get another good shot to his side. I think I was saying something about the damage before I was interrupted. I never gotten a 3,000 damage game, and this was my first 3,000 damage game, but it was also my first 4,000 damage game. It's probably partially due to the fact that I don't play a lot of tanks that do monstrous amounts of damage. I think the only tank that I've ever played, let me rephrase it. I think the only gun that I've ever played in this game that did more than like tier 5 damage, which is like 115, was the KV-1S, but I hated the KV-1S, so I really haven't played a lot of big guns, like 122mm guns. So yeah. But anyway, right there with that IS-3, he gets one good shot into me, but I get 2 good hits into him, so we really traded damage equally. Then the Tiger 2 appears. He's the one who got 2 shots into me earlier, but I get a shot in him. I am loading APCR right now, just because I pretty much feel alone and I want to be able to damage these guys. The IS is still stuck. That T-32 is coming over to help us and the IS, but unfortunately, pretty soon you'll see that the IS does get killed. T-32 is not able to rescue him in time. I probably could have helped save him, but at this point, I am on low health. I don't want to get stuck out in the open with the IS-3 and the Tiger 2 coming up over that ridge. So, I just decided to back off and try to snipe these guys. So, another interruption. I quickly finish off that IS-3. Finish off the IS-3 and decide to start backing up. Keep getting interrupted, I'm sorry. So I have to keep stopping the narration, recording in Windows Movie Maker, and starting it back up, so I'm getting a little off track with my speech process and thought. So I finished off that IS-3, as I was saying, and then I'm just sort of wheeling back and forth. Now this is the point in this game where I make a kind of a big mistake, and this is retarded. I fired an APCR round at the bottom of a Tiger 2 and it bounced, which just sucked. But I shouldn't, now that I think about this, I really shouldn't have moved up like this. This was a bad idea on my part. I wanted to sport this T-32, and I wasn't expecting this Tiger 2 to just go full Rambo and kill me. He does kill me. I do get one more shot on him right here, which is my 4,000 damage shot, but he does do that extra 8 damage, and that finishes me off, which it stinks, but it happens. Now that I look back at it, I should have stayed in that position and put shots into the Tiger 2 and the VK, or whatever that tank over there is. But we successfully won this game by running the timer out. So it's a win on our part, and this T-32 does survive the game. Lucky for him. Yeah, that was it. Let's go to the post-game stats. And now, I'm just realizing this. these post-game stats are wrong. I synced these videos together. These are the post-game stats for my mastery badge in my M7. I don't know why I'm leaving this. I'm just lazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this out right now. I'm gonna go to find my Pershing post-game stats. Alright, I found my Pershing game post-game stats whenever I don't know why I threw those that M7 in there for some reason. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But anyway, I made 37,000 credits. I got my mastery badge. I got 2,602 XP undoubled, and I got a high caliber tier 8 game in the Pershing. Not the best tier 8 medium tank, but I did do pretty well. So yeah, I got most damage on my team, got most damage in the game. So this was a pretty good game. Yeah. And last thing I gotta tell you guys. So the last thing I have to tell people, well, even though there's nobody watching this, I'm still gonna make an announcement just cause why not? Videos aren't gonna be coming up as regularly in the summertime. I know nobody cares because nobody's watching this, but I'm just making this as an announcement. Because why not? I'm going to try to get videos up as much as possible. And if you're wondering why I'm recording with Bandicam free right here, it is because Fraps craps out sometimes. Straight as I'm going to be. Yeah. So for everybody who isn't watching this, peace out, my home suckers. Eat granola. Wear a cootie shirt. YOLO hard. Floss your teeth. Drink bottled water. Have a cool computer, use a magic wand, drive tanks, drive the Millennium Falcon, drive the Millennium talcum powder, wear deodorant, and see everybody who's not watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace.